give yourself a head massage. You know, I just woke up in the morning, so, you know, why not? Give yourself a bit of a neck massage too. Anyway, guys, I have a giant ass. Oh my God, it's so heavy. Pineapple that I grew. Well, Diego and I grew. I don't know exactly who put it in the ground. Did I put it in the ground? Did Diego put it in the ground? I don't know. I mean, that's a bit, you know, trivial. But we grew this in our, you know, land or our yard. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Okay, let me just put the camera down. Put the camera down. It is bigger than my head. So hold on. It's bigger than my head. It's literally bigger than my head. Hey, Matt, how you going? It is bigger than my head. Look at that. Wow. So, Matt, don't forget to like. Likes are free. Matt, that's the pineapple that I've been showing you in the yard for like weeks. It is so heavy. Actually, let me see if I've got scales, guys. Do I have scales? Where do I have scales? I have scales somewhere, I think. Okay, bear with me. I've got to find the scales. Hey, oh no, I was saying I thought Cheryl. Hey, it did say Cheryl. Debbie Sue. Hi, Debbie Sue. I got your email, Debbie Sue. Thank you for sending it. Cheryl, rebounding with Cheryl. Hello, rebounding with Cheryl. How are you? I'm just finding the scales. Anyone want to guess how much this weighs? I have no idea. Just give me a second. I've got to dive into the cupboard. Let me show you guys. Actually, let me show you this, guys. I have been showing you the kitchen, right? The new kitchen that we got. But this is a funny little nook, right? You have caught me out. This is the nook I hide all the crap in because I haven't really figured out where to put crap yet. But this cupboard here, right? It's hidden behind here, so it's hard to get into it. So in the back here, there is the scales. So I have to pull everything out of the cupboard to get to the scales. Obviously, I don't use scales very often, obviously. And yeah, I'm not a baker. But anyway, just give me a second, guys. How about I put you back in front of the pineapple while I just dig it out. Who else is there? Wow, you grew that. I know, Matt. Isn't that amazing? It's bigger than my head too. Look. Pineapple head. Oh, whoops. Pineapple head. Pineapple. Okay. You guys say hello to me. Oh, Shanster. Shannon, look. We grew a pineapple. Anyone? Okay, I'm just going to get them scales, guys. I'm going to guess how much this weighs, okay? Just give me a second. Actually, give me a couple of seconds. I've got the scale top. Okay, we've got the scale bottom. All right. We'll turn it around so you guys can actually see the actual doing of it. All right, so it's outside. It's been overcast this morning, so we didn't actually go out walking. All right. So putting that little top on it adds, 4 ounces. Okay, so we've got to take off 4. Okay, let's go. Oh my God, how are we going to make it sit there? Okay, hold on. Okay, give us a second, guys. Got to figure out how to make this sit. What if I just make it sit there like that? There you go, that's it better. Oh, there you go. All right, guys. Did they go around once or twice? I don't know. Hold on. 8, does that say 8 pounds? Okay. All right. Okay, where's my glasses? Does that say, can anyone read that? Oh man, okay, does that say 600 grams? Okay, we're just short of 600 grams. Just short of 8, is that pound? I think 8 pound. 600 grams. Let's go 600 grams, guys. Man, she's a mozza. She's a mozza. Hey, mainly Italian. How you going? Okay, let me just get it, guys. Guys, I'm going to screen, buff out for a second. I'm going to take a photo, okay? So give me a second. I want to take a photo. Because, this is pretty special. I've never grown a pineapple this big before. It's huge. I need proof of life, right? Give me a second. I'll buff out, okay? Just give me a second. Okay, guys. You're back. That's a beautiful pineapple. I know. I'm waiting for my son to get out of work. I've been watching while he comes out. Okay, thanks, Crystal. That's a huge pineapple, isn't it, Crystal? Cheryl. It's amazing. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Well, guys, that's amazing. It's amazing. Amazing. Okay, so guess what we're going to do? We're going to cut her up. We're going to cut her up. All right, let me clean this off first. Now, completely forgot. So has anyone heard of the recipe that you do when you use the pineapple skins? I call it pineapple tea, pineapple lemonade. There's different ways. I think we were talking about this the other day. Kirsty, hey Kirsty, how you going? Hey Kirsty, we just weighed the pineapple. It weighs just under 600 grams or 8 ounces. Amazing, hey? So anyway, I'm going to cut it up. But I was talking a little while ago about the pineapple skin. Someone actually asked, what are you going to do with the pineapple skin? And I said, there's a recipe. I can't remember off the top of my head. I have it on my phone, in my notes, where you cut the skin off and you wash it, make sure there's no chemicals on it. Obviously, I can guarantee there's no chemicals on this because we grew it. But we still have to wash it because, poop. There's been a construction site around our house too. There's dust and everything. So you still got to wash it. But then you basically cover it with water. This is what I remember, right? Cover it with water. Put a cinnamon clove. I know that. No, cinnamon stick. You put cayenne pepper. A whole lot of stuff in it. Does anyone know what you're talking about? We do that too. What's your recipe? What's your recipe for pineapple tea, Kirsty? Because Kirsty knows this. You'd know this. So anyway, let's cut the pineapple. Actually, let me find my favourite knife. I found my favourite knife. Okay. Now, I have hair, right? Obviously. I'm going to put my hair on my head. Why are you putting your hair on your head, Dora? Because I don't really want to get hair in my pineapple. I mean, I don't care. It's my hair, right? But Diego always complains about my hair going everywhere. So I'm just going to make sure I've got the hair falling everywhere. There you go. Like this is operation time, right? Okay, we need something to put the pineapple in. We're going to need a giant ass container, right? I think I'm going to need a few giant ass containers. All right, we've got a container. I mean, I'm going to eat half of it anyway. Then we've got something zombies. Hey, something zombies, your hairstyle match. Hey, actually, you're right. Hairstyle match. Can someone take a photo for me? That is hilarious. Thank you for saying that, zombie. Yeah, I don't know if you were supposed to insult me, but you didn't insult me. Okay. I need to zoom out for a second, guys. I need to take a photo. That's hilarious. Thank you, zombie. I'll buff out for a second, okay? Give me a second. Telling me that because that's funny. I took a photo. Would anyone like to see the photo? It'll look really strange, but anyway, let's have a look. Oop. Thank you for that. That was a great idea. Okay. Kirsty's got here, I can't remember exactly. We call ours squash or juice, or could imagine it with citrus or sugar. Actually, Debbie Sue, you're going to send me your lemonade ingredient, like lemonade recipe, because I'd like to make a Debbie Sue lemonade out of the lemons from a tree. Shannon saying hello to everyone. How are you, Shannon? Shannon, I'm sure you have a trip planned. I mean, actually, no, saying that, it's summertime, right? I see you got your backyard all ready for the barbecues and everything. So, did you actually have a 4th of July party? I'm guessing you did, Shannon. Tell us all about your 4th of July party. I bet it was amazing. Say meow, meow. It's not really a recipe, Dora. I use a lot of sugar. Laugh. Okay, but still send me the recipe, okay? And I'll use I'll use half the sugar. All right, okay. So obviously, does anyone know how a pineapple is grown? I mean, I think you do, don't you? Okay, let me just put my back into this, guys. I mean, I know I could do that kind of thing, yeah, but I'm going to replant that, guys. So that's how we grow a pineapple. So that was grown from one we bought from, who knows where we buy it. We buy it from many places. When I come home from my mum's house up the mountain, there's a pineapple farm on the way home, and out the front they have like an honesty box. So you get to pick pineapples, and then, you know, you put your money into the little box. So then they're really, really sweet. So it could be one of those ones. Hope so. But this one, I don't know what happened. It just turned into a giant pineapple. So I'm going to regrow that one, guys. And we will check out in like maybe an hour. No, sorry, an hour. 1 year's time. We'll see what happens, okay? So let's put this over here. Okay, let's keep on going. God, it's so big, guys. How have you been, Cheryl? I haven't seen you for ages, Cheryl. I know, Cheryl, you have another channel too. Have you been busy with that channel too? Probably. I believe Cheryl. So if everyone doesn't know, Cheryl, Rebounding with Cheryl, has an amazing channel where she rebounds, right? And I don't have a rebounder at the moment. I did break mine and I've chucked it away. So if you're going to buy a rebounder, yeah, maybe buy a better quality one, just saying. But anyway, I believe, actually, it was my friend Laurie. Laurie, I don't know what brand you use for your rebounder, Cheryl, because obviously, Cheryl, you rebound a lot. So I'd love to know what rebounder you use. Actually, yeah, let us know. Because do you know, guys, remember my friend Laurie? Laurie is from somewhere in America. I'm not sure exactly where. I can't remember. But she's the lady that introduced me to 75 Hard. And she has a rebounder. She has the same rebounder. She's had it for 23 years. I don't know, it must be a super rebounder. She's only changed the springs a couple of times, but she's got the same rebounder. She says, and she just swears by it. All right, okay, I need to stand up. Cut this one. So obviously we're going to keep all these skins, right? Because we're going to do a pineapple tea. I call it pineapple tea, okay? Lucky I'm tall, guys. Oh man, she is juicy. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna see something gross, guys. Ready? Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's really good. Yeah, good. There's so much juice coming out of it already. Lucky I'm tall, guys. Literally, I'm standing on my tippy toes to get it done. Okay, we're going to get rid of that one. What are those sponsorships now? I now have 4 rebounders, really, and 2 sponsorships. Wow, that's amazing. I think that is amazing, Cheryl. But I'm not surprised because you're amazing. And what you're teaching on your channel is so valuable, right? For every man or woman. Yeah. There's so much juice coming out of this. So, you guys know that we are renovating our house. We still don't have gas in the house. So, sorry, I've got to clean my face. I've got pineapple juice all over my cheeks. So I can't cook it on the stove. So I have to cook it on the barbecue. I'm not going to cook that with us right this morning, guys, because it'll take a while to cook it on the barbecue. Yum. All right. It feels like a waste to get rid of the juice off the table here, but I really wanted to slurp it, but that wouldn't be professional, would it? Because we're so professional. All right. Okay, I need to wash my hands. I feel like I need to wash my face too. All right. All right. Put my sleeves up, guys. This is like, I'm gonna say I'm a surgeon. You're like, please don't operate on me. Okay. So now, guys, I don't know how you guys do it, okay? But this is where it becomes difficult, right? Because you've got to get these little bits off. And like, you know, I've seen people do it like, do you remember, guys? I don't know if you were watching when I was in Bali and we were doing walks in the morning. And I walked past the local guy that did the pineapples. Do you remember? He did the pineapples, and he was literally, this is what he did. Okay, be careful, Dora, because you've got a slippery knife in your hands. Okay, just say, don't do this at home, kids. Don't do this at home, kids. I'm a trained professional, not. Okay, I'm going to use a pretend knife for a second. I've got a pretend knife. Okay, so what he did, and it was small, he was like literally going like in lines. He would like, okay, it's not easy to do like that. Especially when your pineapple weighs like nearly 600 grams. Did I say that? 600 grams, hey? So anyway, okay, I'll show you what I normally do, right? And when I was in Indonesia, this is last year, when I was with my family, my mum's family in Indonesia, and they watched me do this, they went, oh my God, you waste so much. Like, this is wasting so much, right? Just remember, like, you know, this just tells you our privilege as like we're living in a Western country, like our privilege to have so much. I mean, I'm so blessed to have so much. When I say have much, like I'm not saying that I'm a millionaire, but, you know, compared to other people around the world, we are so blessed. When I'm feeling really, there's times where you feel down on yourself and you feel like, oh God, I could have done more, I could have done this, whatever. I could have been a brain doctor, no chance. You got to remember that we still live a privileged life, right? Most of you guys watching this live in, I'm just generalizing, but live in Western countries, right? And we have, a roof over our head, running water, money in the bank, right? I'm not saying that we have a huge lot of money, but we have money in the bank, right? Some people don't have any money in the bank, right? Some people don't even have, a proper running water in their house. Like my family in Indonesia, they do have running water in the house, right? But, things are tight in Indonesia. Like they live in Sumatra. A lot of them don't have jobs. Jobs are really hard to get in Indonesia. It looks more like 1 kilo. Well, we did weigh it. You guys saw me weigh it, hey. It did say, hold on. Where did I put it? No. Oh, wait on, hold on. You're right, zombie. It is. It was over 3 kilos. God, hold, give me a second, guys. I'm just telling 2 stories at once. In a second, give me a second. Let me wash my hands. I did take a photo of it, actually. Hold on. Yeah, you're right. Because I went to... it was nearly 8 pounds. Sorry guys, 8 pounds, which is, there's 2 kilos there, 3.5 kilos. It was 3.5 kilos. I don't know where I got the 600 grams from. No idea. Obviously, you can tell I don't actually do much baking to even know how these work. Just give me a scale and chuck it on there and give me the time, like what it is. But yeah, you're right. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you, like, for telling me I had the same hairdo, plus to tell me to read this properly. 3.5 kilos. Okay, so where am I going with this ramble? I mean, after peeling. Oh, actually, we could do that too. We could weigh it after peeling. Okay, let's do that too. Give me a second to wash the top. No, actually, we won't wash the top. We'll just chuck it on here. That way I don't have to minus anything. Oh, literally 2 kilos. Let me show you. Okay. So that's where I got wrong, guys. It went over to here, and I read 600 grams. Kirsty watching this should have told me, Kirsty. I don't know how to use these things, Kirsty. I mean, I'm not blaming Kirsty. She's not watching what I'm doing. But I have no idea. So obviously, Zombie was watching this. Sorry, Zombie. I'm just calling you Zombie. 2 kilos. 2 kilos without the skin. And it went up to here. See where it says? That's where I thought it said 600 grams. I can't see that, but it's just shy of, that means 8 pounds, I guess. Wow, cool, hey? All right. Let me keep on going with my ramble. Actually, I don't know why I'm rambling about Indonesia. No idea. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, that's why. So in Indonesia, I famously, like, I'm going to be honest, this is what I do. And I got rid of the skin. So my family in Indonesia watched me do that and they went, but there's so much good skin here. See, I guess the problem is, not the problem, but I'd give this to the chickens, right? Or, to be honest, I put this in my tea, my pineapple tea, so I can use that as pineapple, like my, my sweetener. So, but when they were watching me do this in Indonesia, they're like, oh my God, don't do that. And they stopped me doing it. And they literally cut out every little bit with a knife. And what that taught me was my privilege, my white privilege. Oh no, that's generalizing. I'm not white, like white, black doesn't really matter, right? Or in between, it really doesn't matter. But our privilege, as in like having, I guess, to feel like I could waste food, right? Where in Indonesia, my family there, they thought I was very wasteful. So isn't that interesting? Anyway, I don't know if that meant anything to you, but anyway. So like I said, there is a privilege, I guess, having a little bit more than others sometimes. And it does appear that I'm wasting, but like I would give that to the chickens, or I'm gonna put that in my pineapple tea. Because you don't want to eat the little, hairy bits. They're not really hairy, but I actually didn't do a bad job, guys. I didn't do a bad job. Didn't do a bad job. It's only a couple of sections. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's one section here. All right. I need a pot. Okay. This is the issue, guys. Let me show you the barbecue, because like I said, we don't actually have a stove. Like, we have a stove top, but the stove top doesn't work at the moment because we've got no gas. So we have a barbecue here. And that barbecue has a lid on it. So, oh, whoops. So you have to put the pot under the lid. Oh, I don't know how we're going to do this, guys. You know what we're going to do this? I'm going to take it to Mel's. I'll take it to Mel's. That's what I'll do. Mel will love this. My friend, guys, my friend Mel. I'm going to put that in a pot now. Actually, no, I need to put it in something so I can take it home, take it to Mel's. Okay. I'm not going to take it to Mel's this morning. I'll take it tonight. She's at work right now. It's Friday here in Australia. I've got the day off. So let me squeeze that all into my container here. That was where I was going to put my... That way we can reuse the stuff that I just cut out. There we go. Now, I've still got some stuff on the bottom I need to cut off. Man, I think we just got it in time, guys. We pulled it off a couple of days ago. Okay, I need to cut the bottom of it off. Okay, now I need another container, or the actual... All right, we might need a few containers at this rate. All right, if you're saying, try it, Dora. Yes, let's try it. Okay, it's okay. It's not sweet, but I think that might be the reason that it is winter. I think pineapples are normally a summer fruit, so technically maybe that's the reason why it's not so sweet. I'll give that to the chickens. I've got a... Obviously, I used to live in Mexico, so a lot of my snacky things, I like to use Mexican snacks. Hey, Philip, I missed you there, mate. We have a pineapple that weighs 2 kilos with the skin off. If you've been to Mexico, have you heard of Tajín? And then I have Tajín chamoy. Way full of sugar, guys. Just saying, way full of sugar. Okay, so this stuff, if you haven't heard of this stuff, this is gold, liquid gold, can I tell you? Liquid gold. Kirsty, have you heard of this stuff before? Chamoy, Tajín. Let me just, oh, it's already been opened, that's why, Dora. Okay, where's the top of it? There is a top somewhere here. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, what chamoy is sugar, salt, lime, and chili. You haven't heard of it? Oh, okay. I'll show you the front of it in a second, okay? But you sprinkle this on here. Adds a bit of spice to it. Normally I love pineapple just by itself, guys, but it's not very sweet. I'm gonna be honest, it's not very sweet. I'll still eat it. Now, I've not opened this one yet. Let me show you the front of these guys so you can see them. They're a Mexican brand, and they're very, very popular in Mexico. Like, every Mexican loves them. Tajín. So I get it from, actually, you know what? I bought these at the local supermarket these days. This is a different brand. I mean, same brand, Tajín, but it's chamoy flavor. So chamoy is mango. Actually, it's not mango. Chamoy, I don't know what it means. It just means a spice that you put over mango sweets. But I know we're not eating mango. Oh. Okay, so in Mexico, they will cut up mangoes and put them on a stick. And it looks like a flower. I don't know if you've seen that, but like they cut them up, it's so pretty, and they put them on a stick. So they give it to you like a flower, and then they put a whole lot of tajin on top. So the chili, the lime kind of flavor and salt. And they also then put chamoy over it, which is the mango flavor. Or mango, it's already mango. I don't know, it's mango with lots more sugar, put it that way. So let's have another one. Real Mexican style. Let's make a mess, guys. Okay, I have a feeling that this has been in my cupboard for a little while. It doesn't keep well, just saying. It doesn't keep well. You should kind of use it quite quickly. And it has been, obviously, yeah. Anyway, let's pour a bit of this chamoy on it, which is quite dribbly. Oh my God, I haven't had chamoy since I lived in Mexico, which is like 11 years ago. Okay, just excuse me while I orgasm. Okay, not orgasming. I mean, we're gonna do the other side. You have to, the fruit has to be really tasty, right? You have seen it. Okay, yep. It's basically chili flakes. You're right, zombie. Chili flakes with lime and salt in it. Guys, actually, that was all right. I ate the core then too. I'm hardcore to the core, guys. So, other countries, other than Mexico, do this kind of thing too. In Indonesia, they do a similar kind of thing. They call it, what do they call it? My mum will be watching this going, they use chili, salt. I think it's just chili and salt they use. And they put it over their fruit. Rujak, that's what it's called, rujak. They cut up all different kinds of fruit and sometimes vegetables like cucumber. And pineapple is one of the biggest things they use it. And they put chili and salt and sugar over the top of it. It's called rujak. It's really, really tasty. Actually, when I was in Mali, we ate some too. In Thailand, they do something similar too, especially around green mango. They put chili flakes over it. I think India do something similar too. Is that common in Indonesia to eat pineapple? Oh yeah, zombie, mate. It's yeah. Mexican doesn't own that. Yeah, that right. I think all Asian countries do it. But this flavor, this stuff here, is in a Mexican brand, full of sugar. Sorry guys, this has turned into an eating channel, really. All right, let's get back to operating. Okay, let's put these lids back on. Ooh, my mouth is on fire. That's good. That is good. I don't know if you could hear, I've got a bit of a sniffle. So that's probably been really helpful. Okay, I should probably clean that off while I try to cut this all up now. All right, let's cut this up. How are we gonna cut it? Actually, we'll cut the bottom off it. Let's cut the bottom off it. Because we'll use that for the chili, the pineapple tea. I know that's wastage, guys, but I'm gonna put that in the tea, okay? And have you seen how much pineapple we've got? We've got a lot. It's all right. We can waste a little bit. All right, let's cut her up. You put the core in your cooking, your pineapple tea. But I ate the top of that one before, so that's got a lot of meat in that one too. I'm just going to cut this up into nice slices. Oh my God, this is a mega pineapple. I've never had a pineapple this big before. This is so cool. So cool. Kirsty, have you grown pineapple before? What's plasma? I think pineapple, lime, chili flakes would fit with grilled fish. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of Asian countries do that. They love grilling fish with chili flakes, lemon, limes. Oh, so good. It's probably so good because I grew it, right? Diego's a bit of a snob. He's a bit of a fruit snob. It has to be sweet and the right consistency, otherwise he won't eat it. He probably won't eat that. Okay. Right. Let me show you what I've done here. Let me just clean this off now. A lot of juice. Love pineapple juice. We could have made a pineapple juice. Actually, we can't make a pineapple juice. Oh, actually, I could. I have a Ninja, or I have a blender. Well, no, that's all right. Let me just clean this off properly. Otherwise, it'll be sticky all day. So, guys, I have a choose your own adventure today, guys. So this is not the adventure. This is the adventure. Like, growing plants is an adventure. All right, we have cut up. Is that amazing? Like, that's my pineapple. Actually, this is my pineapple. That's my pineapple. So yeah, cut up. Gonna have a few more pieces. You're probably saying, you could have probably cut that a little bit smaller. Hey, Steve. Steve, this is a pineapple I grew. It's cut up, and that's the skins. There's a lot of skin. It's a big, giant ass pineapple. So, I'm going to put that, actually, because we're going on an adventure, guys. We are going on an adventure. We need food for our adventure. So, I'm going to put this, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put this in the fridge because I'm not going to I'll take this to Mel's to make pineapple tea this afternoon. And I don't want flies going over it. So I'm going to put that in the fridge. All right. Check this out, guys. Do you know what this is? You know exactly what it is, right? One of those collapsible containers. I got this brand, it's called Ozwalk. It's not a brand. I got given that. I did a walk in Tasmania, like a walking tour. It was just myself and my friend walking by ourselves, but it was kind of like they organised our food. Yeah, it was quite a nice, it was a hike. It was a really good hike. So anyway, we're gonna take this on our walk with us. Take a little bit of snacks. So I have an adventure planned. No, I have a few adventures planned. So I need your help to say which adventure we'd like to do. So Let me put that in the fridge. You need to make them cold. Okay, my lunchbox is getting a little old. It's been used a lot, right? Which is not a bad thing. It's like literally falling apart. But, you know, Dora's still using the same one. It doesn't matter. It still works. It still works. So chuck that in there with my little pineapple. That'll be a lovely snack when I finish my hike or wherever I go on my adventure. How to make pineapple tea. Yes. Well, how do you make your pineapple tea? I know how to make it, but it's in my notes on my phone, and I'm using my phone to do the live stream. So I can't tell you exactly what to do. But I put all the pineapple in some water with a clove. I definitely put a stick of cinnamon in there. I'm sure I put cayenne pepper in it. Honey. I don't know, something else. I can't remember. It's on my phone. If you're interested, I will put it in my notes later on, okay, in my description. So anyway, is that clean? Okay. So we have Choose Your Own Adventure today, guys. Hey, Joshua, how you going, mate? And Matt, did I see Matt there? Matt. I think I said hello to Matt before, didn't I? Yes, I did see Matt. Hey, Matt. So these are the ideas. I've talked through the week that I really wanted to go for a good hike. Okay. Now, hiking can be different things to different people, right? It can be walking on a track. So a lot of you guys have seen in the afternoons, I've been walking on a track around 2 lakes, and it's like a paved concrete track. To me, that's not hiking. For me, hiking is like going out into the bush in nature. It's still in nature, but it's just a track. I don't know. Like, so I said, it depends on how your interpretation of hiking, right? So these are the options, guys. Now, these are all options I really want to do. I've talked a little bit about, so a little while ago, guys, on Choose Your Own Adventure, we went over to the other bay, which is over at Sandgate, and we did a bit of a walk to a jetty. We looked at houses. It was a great, so Debbie Sue remembers, we saw this really cool haunted house. It was very cool. It's not haunted, but it's a very cool house. Do you remember that, Debbie Sue? So it's on the other side of that bay. So it's kind of like 2 bays away from where I am now. It's about a half an hour drive. I'm not going to ask you to drive with me, guys. I'll turn the live off to do that. But there's another bay. It is a paved track. It's a boardwalk, actually. And I do like boardwalks. It's actually quite nice. It's on the side of it's called the Boondall Wetlands. And lots of birds. Will we see koalas? Probably not. It's very mangrove-ish. There's a couple of really cool bridges. There's 2 sections of it. We could maybe do both sections, which would be really cool. So there's a long walk. There's actually, you climb up a tower to look at a view. It's really quite nice, actually. Really nice. I have only been there once to this section of it. I went with Gabriella, actually. Guys, a lot of you guys know Gabriella, my Mexican friend. Then there's another section to it where it's more boardwalk, where you can actually see where I live here now in Redcliffe, and then you can see the top of top of Shorncliffe Sandgate, where we went on my last adventure. Okay, so that's one option, okay? I mean, I'm really down for that one, guys, really down for that one. The other option is to go to a place that's not far from here. Half an hour again. Everything's half an hour, guys. It's where we could see koalas. Actually, it's Shannon. That's where I've taken you, Shannon, to where we went and saw the koalas. But the other side to it is where you can go hiking. So it's actually a hike. It's not a paved track. It's actually a hike. It is a bit of an overcast day today. It could rain. I can do a live stream because I do have a battery pack with me. have a battery pack with me. So you could come with me. You might not want to come with me, it's fine. So that's an option. Obviously, I haven't thought this out very much, right, guys? The third option is I was going to drive up to Mullaney, where my mum is, and go see the platypus. But my mum is actually, oh, is it raining? It's raining. It's raining. Crap. It's all right. We have raincoats. It's fine. It's only sunshine rain. Look. It's sunny over here. And on the street, it's literally raining. I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually raining. But anyway, it's only sunshine rain. It's fine. It's fine. So, actually, guys, before we do that, let me take my water. I have been doing a bit of knee rehab. I've been talking about how we are trying to get better at squatting because we're going to Africa and we need to squat. So guys, one of my exercises I need to do is I need a band. Here's my band. I put my leg in here, my knee in here. Try to get it right. Okay, so what I need to do, if anyone is interested, my knees are kind of like half bent, and then I've got to go like that. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I'm too strong, guys. Then I've got to move the knee back. That is my rehab today. Whoops, I keep on moving the table. So, while we're doing my knee rehab, let's have a chat about what adventure we're going to do. What's my third adventure? So my first adventure is going to Boondall Wetlands. Second adventure is going to Bullocky Rest, where we could see koalas, but we're going to do the other side of it. We're going to do the hike side of it. I have done a live stream. It was my first live stream ever hiking. I couldn't believe we could do it. I was like, wow. And then my second live stream hiking was when I finished 75 hard. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was amazing. We finished 75 hard when we climbed up Mount Beerburrum together, which was amazing. All right, so that's enough. Then we've got to change legs. Because obviously what you do on one leg, you need to do on the other leg. And we need a third option. Because I was going to go up to Mullaney. The reason why I'm not going to go to Mullaney is because my mum is actually coming down to here today. She's going to come stay. So there could be some, I know a lot of you guys, I know Nicola specifically, loves watching my mum cook. But it's a bit hard to cook right now because we don't actually have a cooktop. We only have the barbecue. So my mum will cook anyway, but how we do that, I don't know. So let's think of another option. So I really wanted to see the pineapples, the platypuses. Now this is the third option, okay? So when I was on my walk the other day, I know my friend Marie she was watching on a replay. I was talking, when you're hiking, you get talking to people, right? It's nice to talk to people, right? So I was talking to them about, and this guy had a giant ass camera, and we were talking about koalas and stuff like that. And they were professional photographers. And they said, oh, here's my Facebook page if you want to see some of my photos of the koalas. Because he showed me one of his photos. I went, wow, that's a great photo of a koala. And, it pays to have one of these giant ass cameras. Anyway, I said to him, oh, have you ever been up to Obi Creek up in Mullaney? He goes, I said, because, you can see the platypus. He goes, actually, we don't need to go up there. We go where we live, Centenary Lakes. I'm like, what? I said, where's that? Because I know where Centenary Lakes is. It's up at Caboolture, which is half an hour from here. Like I said, everything's half an hour. And I said, it's a lake. He goes, yeah, behind the lake is another section. He goes, we've seen 2 platypuses there. I'm like, what? I had no idea. So that's going to be our third option, right? So to go to this lake, I've never taken you there on a live stream. I've never been to this section of the lake. I'm not sure if he was talking about the lake behind or the river behind. And there's actually a river called Platypus River. I've never been there. It's the same area though. So I'm really keen for that adventure too. So anyway, these are the 3 adventures, guys. Choose your own adventure. There's 7 of you there now, right? I will close the live stream off because I'm not going to take you driving with me because a lot of you guys don't want to hear me dribble about random shit when I'm driving along. So choose your own adventure, or choose Dora's adventure, should I say. Okay, so option 1. Option 1 is go to Boondall Wetlands. And there could be like 2 walks there actually. And that would be fun. I'm up for that one too, okay? Boondall Wetlands. Katie, hey Katie, how you going, Katie? Katie, you'll love this. I'm going to completely deviate from this story again, guys. Katie, I'm right now doing a bit of knee rehab or knee strengthening because I'm about to go to Africa. You love your animals because you like have moose running around your backyard. So guys, if you don't know, North Pole, Alaska, that's Katie. That's one of Matt's friends. Matt introduced me to Katie, and Katie does live streams from her backyard riding a stationary bike. I love it because she's all about promoting, wellness and movement, which I love doing too, right? But sometimes there's wild moose like just in her background. I've never seen that on a live stream, but she tells me all about it every time I'm on the live. I'm like, wow. And plus she lives in Alaska, like it's snowy all the time. And sometimes you see her and she's literally riding a stationary bike and there's just snow everywhere. I mean, for you guys, half of you guys, you're like, it's just normal. For me, living in Southeast Queensland, that's just bizarre, absolutely bizarre. Let me just let you go back, guys. Oops, like that's bizarre, right? Absolutely bizarre. But yeah, Katie, I'm going to Africa to see all the animals in Africa, like, all the animals, right? And one of the animals I'm so excited about seeing is the mountain gorilla, okay? But, here's the but. So obviously mountain gorillas I'm not going to zoos, guys. I do not support zoos, okay? Hate zoos, okay? I want to see animals in the wild. That's why I love to take you on adventures to see animals in the wild. Because it's an adventure, right? But, okay, give me a second. I just need to change legs now. So to go see the mountain gorillas, it could be a 2-hour walk to see the mountain gorillas, and then you only have an hour looking at the gorillas. Because, there's rules around gorillas, like you can't have too many humans around gorillas too much, otherwise become humanized, and we don't want that. So, but sometimes it could be like a 4-hour hike to get to the gorillas. So you can imagine, right, in 4 hours, and then 4 hours back, and then 1 hour watching the gorillas, that could be 9 hours, right? I'm going to have to do a number 1 or a number 2. You know what I'm getting at, right? We need to go to the bathroom. Heaven forbid I have to do a number 2. God. Okay, so if you don't like this kind of conversation, you're really not going to like my channel, okay? Just saying. Just put it out there. So please don't subscribe, because if you don't like toilet talk, you're not going to like my channel. So toilet's a very natural form of, well, we all have to go to the toilet, just saying. So, what's called Kirsty? Sorry, Katie's got here. Howdy, everyone. I'm going to post a short in a few minutes. My live while live streaming your. Oh, okay. So that was funny. So I was on a live stream. I was literally on a live stream, Katie. You didn't know this, but I was on a live stream watching your live stream, and you were watching my live stream. Well, you were doing live. Oh my God, that's so confusing. My head's about to explode. Okay, I'd love to see that. Put me as a collab so I can put that on my channel too. That's cool, Katie. That just shows you the power of, that's so funny. I don't know the power of anything. But anyway, the point is I'm going to have to do a squat, okay? There's no public toilets on the mountains of, in Uganda, like when you're looking for mountain gorillas, okay? So I'm literally going to have to cop a squat. And I have a dodgy knee, which I love very much. But it's not going to hold. Like I have did a demonstration. I can hold a squat for 20 seconds maximum. And that's with me meditating to try to hold it. So more than likely, I'll be drinking lots of water. And heaven forbid if I need to do number 2, it's going to be longer than 20 seconds. So I need to work like strength. So that's what I'm doing right now. Behind on the ground here, I'm using bands to strengthen my knees. And I have these exercises that I need to alternate every second day. So that is what I'm doing. But we need to pick an adventure. So between you guys, 1, 2, or 3, okay? Adventure 1 is we're going to the Boondall Wetlands. There's 2 walks in one there. It's over a boardwalk. There's beautiful, beautiful bridges over mangroves. There's lots of birds to be seen. That's option 1. Choose your own adventure, Fedora. Option 2 is to go to Bullocky Rest, where if we walk around this section that's not a hike, you can see koalas. That's where I took Shanster's Travels. But we're going to do the hike. So it's not a path. It's like, well, it's a path, but it's a natural path. And we'll hike around a lake, and it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That's number 2. Number 3, I have not been to this section, but we're going to Centenary Lakes, and we're going to try to find platypuses. Okay, so that's option 3. So guys, choose your own adventure, Fedora. Option 1, Boondall Wetlands. Option 2, we go to do a hike around a lake at Bullocky Rest. Option 3 is we're going to go see platypuses, try to find platypuses around a lake, which is, I find unbelievable. But anyway, let's see that. So there's options, 1, 2, or 3. Guys, and we have a new chat, someone to the chat. Queensland Head 1, do you have a lot of Chinese descent? No, I'm half Indonesian, if that's what you're thinking about. And I'm from Queensland too. I'm from Southeast Queensland, in Redcliffe, actually. So guys, options, 1, 2, or 3. Which option are we going to do? Okay. Legs done, knees done. What option are we going to do? I'm going to boil the kettle. Take some tea with me. Okay, don't all answer at once, guys. Number 7, ha, 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 ha. Very funny, Matt, very funny. Trust you, trust you. So, what do we got? Debbie Sue says 1. We have number 1 and we have number 7. So not very helpful here, Matt. Option 1, 2, or 3. And people new to the chat, just, for random, shits and giggles, just say 1 or 2 or 3. Doesn't mean to say what you're saying 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4. Just give me 1, 2, or 3. Matt just can't stop laughing. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Let's fill some water up, because I've got 1 bottle of water. Matt's got number 1. Oh, Kirsty's got number 1. Looks like we're going to do number 1, guys. All right. So this is how we're going to go, guys. I am going to quickly get myself ready. I am pretty much ready, but I'm going to have some breakfast. And then I'm going to take off and go. So I've got a half an hour drive. So yeah, check me out in about half an hour. Give us about 9 o'clock my time. So yeah. God, I hope we can do reception. Doesn't, we don't have reception. But anyway, yeah, I think you're gonna like this walk, guys. It's really, really nice. It's really quite popular for bird watching, and it's got mangroves. It's got a beautiful romantic bridge. I love bridges, absolutely love bridges. It's got a tower that we can climb up, and we can pretend we're Rapunzel. It's a bird watching tower. And at the end, where there's lots more boardwalks, there's a boardwalker there. They used to have a pink. Well, they didn't used to. There's a bit of a phenomenon. the actual algae turned pink. So it was a pink lake. It was amazing. It's not pink anymore, guys, just saying. But I haven't been there since then. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you for choosing. Choose your own adventure. 3-1, 3-1 against nothing. Yeah, exactly. 3-1-1. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. See you in about half an hour. No, 45 minutes, guys. 45 minutes your time. I will see you back doing a live stream. If you don't see me, it means I couldn't do a live stream. Haha. Okay, so then you choose it. Okay, guys, see ya.